Let's look at the storyline of Swallowed Star Season 3 next episode. Please support, like, comment and subscribe. Thank you in advance. May God reward you all for your kindness. And I hope everyone is given health and success today. Please take a look. Second brother, now you know the difference, Hong joked, then hurry up and go train. Be it adding layers to your domain, or breaking through from Star Traveler level 9 to Spirit Reader level 1, whichever. Once completed, you will be able to surpass me and Luo Feng. The boundaries are separated into 4 main levels. Foundation, Conception, Domain, World. On top of that, is the Immortal Being. Some Universe level or Lord level warriors struggled in the 9 layers of the domain. Each layer required more work and had more difficulties. From Star Explorer level 9 to break through to Spirit Reader level, the difficulty was no easier than moving from level 1 to 9 itself. Not to mention more complicated domains. Thunder God rubbed his chin. Brother Hong, you I always suppress me. Third brother is even more abnormal. At such a young age, he has caught up from far behind. This old face of mine is almost completely worthless now. Luo Feng and Hong laughed. Hong's tactical communications watch suddenly vibrated. He checked it. There's something going on in the dojo. Let's disband for today. Thunder Dragon Emperor has been killed. Let's go home. Thunder God waved and immediately flew off. Luo Feng and Hong too separated, each returning to their homes. Flying over the Chinese continent, Luo Feng surveyed below. He saw degraded and ruined cities, along with scavenging and surviving monsters, and some warriors carefully training within the cities. Looking at these warriors, Luo Feng felt as if he was looking at his old self. Luo Feng, Babita shouted excitedly. Black Dragon Ship X-81 in perfect condition. I just need one more day to install the additional system. Then, you will be able to take the Black Dragon ship and explore the universe. Explore the vast universe and witness countless races and clans. Babita was very excited. It's been too long. Having been trapped underground for too long, he yearns to travel and explore the universe again. We can travel through the universe and roam the universe. Luo Feng was shocked, stopping mid-flight, floating in the air. Right, said Babita very excitedly. Luo Feng couldn't help but feel hot blood coursing through his veins. A normal earthling would be so excited just by the thought of reaching the moon that he would probably lose sleep that night. Moreover, Luo Feng now had hopes of traveling and roaming the universe, visiting countless human races in the universe. This feeling of joy was something that was hard to suppress. Heading to his home planet Earth, he would definitely miss it. But occasionally visiting another planet in the universe was something to be happy about. Luo Feng, when your Earth is discovered by scout ships or other empires, it means trouble. That's why, you should enter the universe immediately. Only then, will you be able to ensure Earth's survival in the future. Babita is thinking of a way to persuade Luo Feng to quickly enter the universe to explore. Entering the universe, the most important thing is, you need to open an account with the Universe Network. That way you can enter the virtual universe network and communicate with countless races. The number, said Babita. For a living AI like Babita, the lure of entering the universe network couldn't compare to the real feeling of venturing into the universe. As long as you could reach a planet, open an account, you could return home after that. Babita looked anxious as he tried to persuade him. Relax. Luo Feng grinned. I'm definitely going. I was so anxious that I almost wanted to leave immediately, but I just thought about it. My inner world probably has about a month or so to change. When that happened, the golden horned beast's strength would increase greatly. It's better to wait until after the transformation before leaving. 1 month, oh, okay. Babita was somewhat helpless, but he still agreed. The universe, Luo Feng stood high in the sky above the wilderness, gazing at the vast region, but his mind had long since wandered into the mysterious and vast space. Within the space in the universe, the Void District, the famous Milky Way, whoosh, maintaining a surprising speed, flying through the Milky Way, a disc-shaped ship continuously headed towards Earth and approached. Inside the ship, wearing a silver-gray battle uniform, a handsome middle-aged man stood at the control board. Beside him, a fit man, tall and sturdy, with some black facial hair, almost like a black gorilla with a height of around 2.2 meters, stood anxiously. "Captain, currently the captain's family and fleet have reached the empty district. When the time comes, won't there be a struggle in the family for profits, leaving only a small reward for the captain?" "Poof," the handsome middle-aged man snorted, "even though my relationship with my grandfather is a bit stiff, he is not that kind of person. But this is a life planet." The black gorilla man said, "Without seeing this planet, we cannot determine its value. But after all, this is a planet that once belonged to an invincible warrior, its value is definitely more than a normal life planet. In front of such a huge reward, even the closest blood relatives will start killing each other. Captain, you have to be careful." The handsome middle-aged man looked at the black gorilla man, turned to observe the rest of the crew, revealing a smile. "Attention everyone, no matter what, the rewards our squad will obtain will not be small. After all, you are all friends who have gone through life and death with me." The crew all smiled. "When we reach the life planet, we will immediately start taking samples, collecting data. Just doing this will probably take a few days." The middle-aged man said, "When the time comes, I can immediately enter the virtual universe network, and looking for a buyer, the family will definitely not be faster than me. Everything is in our hands." The middle-aged man smiled. "The more benefits the family gives me, the more I will return the favor. Dear brothers, our income will definitely not be small." Immediately, there were cheers and laughter. "Ituka, how far do we have before we arrive at the planet of life?" the handsome middle-aged man asked. The image of a child appeared on the screen. His clear voice sounded, "Captain, 91 days before us arrived." "Very good." The handsome middle-aged man smiled. "A silver-gray scout ship is heading towards the Earth. Late September, China country, Jiangnan headquarter city, at an altitude of 8,000 meters in the air, a huge black ship hovered." Ship, middle level in the study room. Luo Feng stood quietly in the room, a wave of his hand, a small pile of dark red metal appeared on the surface of the floor. This was exactly 92 tons of black iron spirit metal. 92 tons. After every day swallowed 92 tons of black iron spirit, the black iron spirit he obtained in the winter of the previous year was almost used up. Luo Feng felt depressed. His internal world was like a bottomless pit. Even though he didn't eat much every day, but he still had to swallow every day, the million tons of black spirit iron was almost gone. A year has not passed and almost everything has passed. Today is a day of transformation. Luo Feng stretched out his right hand. The space around him warped, swallowing the 92 tons of black iron spirit. Ching, the black iron spirit disappeared. In the internal world, the surroundings were filled with golden mist. Even in the air, golden mist was everywhere. In the air, a ferocious silhouette stopped suddenly. It was a huge black-scaled golden-horned beast. The beast looked at the pile of black iron spirit metal that appeared in the internal world. Its huge dark golden pupils have a little joy. Ha ha ha, the pile of black iron spirit seemed to evaporate into a thick golden mist, its mass shrinking gradually. The surrounding golden mist grew thicker. In about 5 minutes or so, the 92 tons of black iron spirit had completely disappeared. Rumbling, the internal world experienced a violent shock. The golden mist that enveloped the land and air covered everything, enveloping the entire internal world. Large amounts of mist quickly solidified, becoming another part of the land, making the land grow even bigger. An infinite amount of time passed. Everything stopped. The golden mist that covered everything flowed in the wind, drifting out of the internal world, floating high in the air above the ground. All that remained was the golden mist that entered the golden horned beast's body. The golden horned beast's body crackled and grew gradually, until it finally stopped. Its body had reached a total of 420 meters. The internal world area had reached 40 kilometers, 40 kilometers high. Only 40 kilometers and above it was golden mist. Black Dragon ship, inside the study. The golden horned beast had reached 4-star level. Luo Feng opened his eyes. They slightly excited. Using black iron spirit might cost a lot, but the speed is much faster. During the growth of his internal world, the first 3 levels were the fastest. The middle 3 levels have greater difficulty and the last 3 levels are the most difficult. Finally breaking through from level 9, and entering a new level altogether. The amount of time required is a combination of all the previous levels. From Spirit Reader level 1 to 3, normal evolution, 1 year is enough. Levels 3 to 6, normal evolution, takes 6 years, each level takes about 2 years, levels 6 to 9, takes 36 years, each level takes about 12 years, and from Spirit Reader level 9 to Universe level 1, it takes more than 50 years. That's obvious, the last step is the hardest of all. And this is a golden horned beast. If it was any other race, the difficulty is hard to imagine. Nighttime. Luo Feng sat in the living room, watching television, accompanying his wife and son. Luo Feng, why don't you practice today? Did you come to accompany me and watch television? Zhu Xin hugged her younger son in her lap, smiling. I will accompany you. Tomorrow I'll get ready to go and handle some business. I might be away for a while this time. Luo Feng said. Dealing with business, how long? Zhu Xin couldn't help but ask. Maybe around a month, Luo Feng said. That long? Zhu Feng clearly remembered what Babita had said to him before. His destination this time was 320,000 light-years away from Earth. It was a powerful and bustling planet, the Dragon Star. It was a super planet that was hundreds and thousands of times more bustling than the Silver Blue Empire. It was a place for warriors to gather. It was also a place in the universe, where the upper echelons of people with status liked to visit. That kind of place had fewer numbers of brutal and uncivilized incidents, a much safer place. Of course, the prerequisite is money and status, otherwise, one doesn't even have the right to enter Dragon Star, Luo Feng pondered. Luo Feng, leaving for a month, where are you going? Zhu Xin couldn't help but ask. His sudden departure caused his wife and parents to question him, which gave Luo Feng quite a headache. Because he didn't want his family to worry about him, he told them that he was going to a secret place to train. The second day dawned. Luo Feng and his family members were having breakfast. After finishing this meal, Luo Feng had to leave Earth, leave the Milky Way, and head for a planet far away from the Milky Way, Dragon Star. Bro, Luo Hua walked in from outside. I heard you were going to be gone for a month. And you didn't even tell me. If it wasn't for Mum and Dad, I wouldn't even know. I would have told you before I left, said Luo Feng while drinking his porridge. There was nothing he could do. Luo Feng didn't even plan to directly contact his brother and his other two brothers Hong and Thunder God. Since, it will be very difficult to explain. With Luo Feng's current speed, it wouldn't even take a day to travel around the world. So what did he do for the whole month? If he said he was practicing, he could deceive his family, but he couldn't deceive Hong and Thunder God. Xiao Hai, Ping Ping. Luo Feng held his two children. Xiao Hai on the side also stretched his face and kissed. However, his wife Zhu, it's just that my training this time is very important, so I can't let anyone distract me. It is also very strict on the type of environment. I went in, so I have to go out. Luo Feng comforts his family. Xin, when I'm not here, take care of Mum and Dad. If Hong or Thunder God calls, just say I'm training and can't be distracted, okay Zhu. The whole family, including the two children, walked into the yard. Bye Dad, the two children shouted loudly. While Luo Feng smiled as he waved his hand and slowly floated into the air. The family members watched as Luo Feng continued to rise until he disappeared from their sight. In the sky, a giant black disc-shaped plane appeared. The hatch opened and Luo Feng quickly flew inside, and then the hatch closed. After that, he quickly shot out into space. Inside the Black Dragon spaceship, the control room. Standing in front of the control screen, Demon Babita's small face appeared on the screen. Babita showed his small fangs proudly as he grinned. Luo Feng, the spaceship has left Earth. Beautiful view, 100% simulation, said Luo Feng. Whoosh, the entire control room disappeared. Thankfully, he was standing on the floor and could still feel the existence of the floor. The naked eye could not see the floor. Surrounding him was a vast and boundless space. He turned around and looked behind where the huge blue planet was, Earth. Babita, leaving Earth for the first time and heading towards another planet with life. I feel like, I can't calm down, Luo Feng couldn't help but say. Just like when you take high school exams, this is called nervousness. On the screen, Babata is munching on an apple while pouting. It's not strange at all, because you are like a child from the countryside who is about to enter an urban city for the first time. Of course you will be nervous when you go to a powerful and thriving planet like Dragon Star from Earth. Luo Feng nodded slightly. However, the most important thing was, a place like Dragon Star, according to what Babata said, was over 100 times more kilometers than the capital of the low-level civilized country Silver Blue Empire. Luo Feng had never even been to the Silver Blue Empire before, so how could he not nervous about going to Dragon Star suddenly? Thankfully, as a spirit reader, his will is extremely strong and can quickly adjust his emotions. Babata, the spaceship hasn't reached the speed of light yet, Luo Feng couldn't help but ask. If this was a Yunmo planet ship, then of course we would accelerate to the speed of light rapidly. However, this was only a C5 class spacecraft. On the screen, Babata shook his head in disdain, and then sneered, but of course, the C5 spaceship in the Black Dragon Mountain Kingdom is considered a high-quality spaceship. Some universe-level fighters could only pilot a spaceship like this. The Black Dragon spaceship had quite a bit of acceleration. If it was an ordinary spaceship from some Starfleet, then its acceleration would be very slow. And some low-quality junk ships accelerate so sharply that passengers even have to go into the safety room. Otherwise, the passengers will lose their lives, said Babata. Luo Feng suddenly realized. That's right, accelerate. Accelerate to light speed. Even if the acceleration was 500 kilometers per second, it was still 50,000 Earth's gravitational force. But he didn't feel anything inside the spaceship. This was the good part about a high-quality spaceship. The spaceship has an auto-adjusting gravitational field system where it can maintain the gravity inside the ship at a certain level. The gravity inside the spaceship right now is 1x Earth's gravity, said Babata. Yes, Luo Feng came. He walked inside the spaceship like how he walked on Earth. There is no difference in gravity. If Babata didn't say anything, he wouldn't have noticed. Now that Babata said it, Luo Feng just realized, in space, the spaceship maintained the same level of gravity as Earth, which was quite important. Haha, I've been on Earth for too long so I'm used to this level of gravity. I didn't even notice Luo Feng's smile. Still 12 seconds until we reach the speed of light, shouted Babata. 109. On the screen, Babata's small face was very serious as he counted down. 8, 7, Luo Feng looked outside. The naked eye could no longer distinguish the planets in space. The space around him was blurry, and slowly starting to turn black. It was strange that Luo Feng was holding his breath. 3, 2, 1, 1, shouted Babata. The black spaceship that had already become blurry in the vast universe. Suddenly space itself rippled slightly. The ship disappeared. Instead of disappearing with the naked eye because it reached the speed of light, it actually disappeared from the universe. Boom, blah, Luo Feng felt the spaceship shake slightly. It shook for about 10 seconds. The surroundings were completely dark. Slowly, the ship stabilized. Successfully passed through the universe and entered the dark space, shouted Babata on the screen. Turn off the scene simulation. Dark space. Luo Feng was quite curious. Babata, what is the dark space like? We can't capture the scene around us because the ship was flying at the speed of light. Babata said, we had to slow down to capture the image. However, slowing down and speeding up consumes a lot of energy. Luo Feng, I will directly simulate some scenes from the dark space for you. A display appeared before Luo Feng's eyes. A brilliant scene appeared on the screen. This is a large area with many bright spots that emit light like fireflies. It is a sea of bright spots. Apart from beautiful light spots, there was nothing else in this large space. Oh, there's also a spaceship. The coordinates in dark space match those in the original space where we live. However, if you travel for a distance of like 30 light seconds in dark space and then pass back to the original space, you will find that you have moved forward a distance of 30 light seconds times 10,081 million. Babata said, the ratio between dark space and original space is 1:10.081 million. Luo Feng was shocked. If you flew at the speed of light in dark space for just 1 year, it would only be 1 light year. However, if you pass through space and return to the original space, you will travel a distance of 10.081 million light-years. In the original space, matter cannot pass the speed of light. Once it reaches the speed of light, it will pass through space and arrive in dark space. In dark space, you can pass the speed of light, said Babbitt. Currently, the spaceship was slowly accelerating. The maximum speed of this Black Dragon ship is 1.5x the speed of light, but considering our energy reserves, 1.2x the speed of light is about right, said Babbitt. I estimate it will take almost 10 days to arrive at Dragon Star. Luo Feng, you can use this time to rest well or to train. The days of flying through dark space are quite boring. 9 days later. Luo Feng, another 20 minutes and we will pass through space and arrive at Dragon Star, said Babbitt. Oh yes, Babbitt, if you need to reach light speed to go from origin space to dark space, how do you get back? How do you pass through space from dark space to origin space? Luo Feng was quite curious. This vast universe is too mysterious. How could people on Earth guess what would happen after reaching light speed? As for the theory that time would reverse after reaching light speed, Luo Feng never agreed with it. If people on Earth saw a planet 1 million light-years away from Earth, then they see the planet in its state from a million years ago. According to some people, the speed of light exceeds the speed at which you fly towards the planet, meaning you will be able to look at the planet back in time and see the planet as it was before. But from Luo Feng's point of view, bullshit. Planet going back in time is what our naked eyes see. In reality, the planet keeps getting older. It's easy, just slow down until you stop, then, you will pass through space and return to the original space, Babbitt said. In dark space, immovable objects don't exist. Oh, Luo Feng was extremely shocked. The spaceship slowly slowed down, from 1.2x the speed of light to becoming motionless. Luo Feng felt the floor beneath his feet slightly shake. The shaking lasted for about 10 seconds until everything calmed down. Successfully passed through the universe and returned to outer space, Babbitt said. Scene simulation, 100%, said Luo Feng. Whooshing sound. Luo Feng immediately saw a vast space. The most unique thing was, he saw a planet in the distance that seemed to be shining. This planet seems to have 2 natural satellites. That planet is Dragon Star, Babbitt said. Luo Feng, after we enter Dragon Star, act according to our plan. Babbitt, you said we need money to enter this planet, but I don't have Luo Feng's words. No matter how rich he is on Earth, how do the Blue Silver Empire and the Black Dragon Mountain Empire accept the currency used on Earth? Here, they are just useless paper figures. You don't, but I do, shouted Babbitt. However, there is no point in giving you a credit card, Master, because it is bound by a spiritual sign. However, Master did leave some coins behind, coins that Master brought with him all the time. Sometimes, some physical currencies are of little use. Coins, Luo Feng froze. Yes, I checked the entire storage space and found 932 Ganwu coins, Babbitt said. 932 coins, Luo Feng blinked twice. What a pity. These are Ganwu coins, not Black Dragon coins, and definitely not cheap silver blue coins, shouted Babbitt, enough to live on the Dragon Star.